Hello, 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 and welcome again. We are underway. We got, this game is starting early. So we have a matchup here from the M1 Laser Cats and the Nebraska Juniors there, folks. I'm Mike Henriksen. I'll be with you folks here for the duration of this game. Thanks for bearing with me here. We got a kind of a late start and it was just kind of pushed on us here, and we're up and playing again. Nebraska serves. Robertson. De Leon over to Sheldon. She drills this one and it's in. Nice shot there by Alexis Sheldon, tying the score at 1-1. Now, folks, if you're tuning us in, we're going to have back-to-back games here. We're not going to leave the stream. Paige De Leon to serve. De Leon service. This to Nebraska. They'll play it up to the line. Net violation by Nebraska. 2-1 M1. Still fiddling here a little bit with the camera here. Sorry, folks. A ball interruption here. Paige De Leon to serve. De Leon service. Good serve here. Nebraska able to play it set. Hit coming by the 10-foot line. That over to Nora Robertson. Back to De Leon. Over to Alexis Sheldon. She drills one. That one's good. 3-1 M1. Back to De Leon again. De Leon from the backcourt. Service. Good serve by De Leon. Nebraska sets. Hit coming. This to the back line. Schwant to De Leon up to Sheldon. She hits that one over. Nebraska plays it from the back line, bringing it forward. Here's Henriksen to play it. She bumps. De Leon backwards set up to the front line where Schwant has to bump it over. Set here by Nebraska over to Robertson. Henriksen keeps it alive. Here's Sheldon. Bump coming. It looks good, and it is good. Nice job by M1 keeping this one alive. Hit by De Leon. Schwant back to Robertson. She hits from beyond the 10-foot line. Nice job by Robertson there. Kill coming. Henriksen settles. De Leon backwards. Set. Schwant. Kill. Off a fingertip. And Nebraska is going to get... no 4-hit because they had one block here. De Leon set back to Sheldon just blasts one, and Nebraska keeps it alive. De Leon, Robertson over to Sheldon. Backwards bump to the back line where Nebraska lets this one fall. What a point. Boy, M1 looking much more alive and ready this game than in previous games. And with De Leon here to serve again, I'm going to kind of try and fix the scoreboard here. There, that looks a little better. De Leon here from her back line. Service. Score is actually 5-2. I'll update that in a second here. Paige De Leon, nice serve here by De Leon to the back line of Nebraska. Backward set, hit coming. This back to De Leon, she'll set. Bump by Henriksen, up to Schwant. She'll have to bump this one over. Nice job by Schwant, keeping that one low over the net. Kill shot coming, nicely done. Good defensive play here by Alexis Sheldon. It comes right back to her. She has a great kill to the back line of Nebraska. They're able to set this one back over. De Leon hits, tries to get out of the way. Nice job by Sophia Schwant, really just finding an open court area there on Nebraska. Score update, it is 6-2. Sorry, folks, this game started earlier than we thought. Here is De Leon to serve. Ball coming back to De Leon. She bumps. Oh, net violation here by M1. 6-3 to score. Nebraska Juniors to their back line. The juniors could serve this to back to Madeline Henriksen. Good dig by Henriksen. There is Schwant over to De Leon. The juniors keep it alive. Hit coming. Robertson. Henriksen just ran out of room there. .64 now to score. Henriksen out of your frame there to the left. Maybe we'll go a little bit wider frame here. It's back to Robertson and Henriksen. Up to De Leon, over to Sheldon. She puts that a little wide. That's going to be out of play. 6-5 now your score. Nebraska Juniors to their back line service. This one to Robertson. De Leon set coming to Sophia Schwant. A little bit off balance on that hit. Back to the juniors. They'll send it into Robertson. De Leon over to Sheldon. Just a drill shot there by Sheldon. Nebraska able to keep it alive. Hit from beyond the 10-foot line. It's Henriksen over to Schwant. Schwant not able to keep that ball in play. Tie game, 6-6. Nebraska Juniors from their backline service. Back to Robertson. She'll set to De Leon. Sets to Schwant. That's beautiful. M1 regaining lead here. 7-6 M1. Adeline Dupree in. She will serve. Adeline Dupree from the baseline. Service. Running jump serve by Dupree. This to the backcourt of Nebraska. They'll be able to keep it alive. Robertson. De Leon set. Here's Henriksen. She'll set. Smart play by Henriksen. It's 8-6 M1. Dupree again from her back line. She's going to use every last inch of this court. Not a lot of room back here on this court. Dupree, service. Nice serve by Dupree. Oh, Nebraska almost misplays this ball errantly. Over to Helget. Helget to De Leon backwards. Set. Schwant just drills one. What a shot by Schwant. Nebraska able to play it. It's to the back court. Dupree, De Leon, Schwant. Oh! This time jump at the line. That ball will fall into the M1 court. It is 8-7. M1 with 1 point lead. Nebraska takes service. Nebraska to their back line. Service by the libero of Nebraska. Center line violation here on Nebraska. Unforced error now makes it 9-7 M1. M1's libero, Nora Robertson to the back line to serve. Robertson sporting the single ponytail today here from the back line. Nora Robertson. Service. Good serve by Robertson to the back court of Nebraska Juniors. They'll send a sideways bump over where Robertson will settle it to De Leon. Kill coming by Arneson. That looks like it's a little bit long, and it is called out by the line judge. Nebraska Juniors bringing it within one and regain service. Number 16 in Nebraska to the back line to serve. Service by the juniors. This one right to Henriksen. She'll put that into the stands. Unplayable ball. It's 9-9. Let's go. Move your feet. Move your feet. Nebraska here from the back line. This one again to Henriksen. She'll send this back to Robertson. Up to Henriksen. Kill. Tipped. Oh, I think M1 got away with one there. I would have called that out. So, good. 10-9 M1. M1 regaining service. Here comes Hazel Martinson in for Sophia Schwant and Larissa Freetham in for Paige De Leon. Here is Martinson to the back line to serve. Number 22, Hazel Martinson, a product of Egan, sporting the single ponytail with double braid mixed in. Martinson from the back line, service. Violation called again. Martinson's second service violation. She must have stepped over the line early. That happened early on out in our first game today. She must be just stepping over the line early before she's hitting the ball. I'd have to go back to the video to see it. Marty, maybe you can give us your thoughts on that. All right, Nebraska Juniors fault on their serve. Here's Alexis Sheldon in for Adeline Dupree. Henriksen now from the back line. Henriksen service to the back court of the Juniors. That kill shot coming, blocked at the net, but not brought back down into the Nebraska court. From Nebraska side, kill from behind the 10-foot line. It's Henriksen, Martinson over to Sheldon. Sheldon hit going to the back corner of Nebraska, backwards bump. Freetham, Henriksen. Oh, Freetham just misplayed that ball. She kind of overran it, then had to throw an arm out at the last second. Henriksen had a piece of the pass from Freetham, but it was errant, and they couldn't regain composure there. Tie game at 11. Nebraska from their back line service. Running jump serve, this to Robertson. Here's Martinson, set, Arneson kills. That one looks like it caught the back line. Good kill there by Martinson. It's 12-11, M1 service again. Cora Helget in for Nora Robertson. Layla Arneson to the back line to serve, number 1, Layla Arneson. Layla Arneson, oddly, a little fun fact for Layla Arneson. Oh, shoot, that serve is out. Layla Arneson is an expert horse rider, or expert at equestrian. Kind of a fun fact to take home with you. She competes in different competitions riding horses. And back to Nebraska. Nebraska service. Here's Henriksen. Bump up to Martinson. She'll play it at the net. They're going to call a net violation on Nebraska here. M1 regaining service. 13-12. Paige De Leon in for Hazel Martinson, and it looks like Sophia Schwant in for Larissa Freetham. It's 13-12, M1 with a 1-point lead. De Leon service. Nebraska from their back cut. They'll send a bump over. Here's Henriksen to De Leon. Set backwards, and Schwant kill to the libero of Nebraska. They'll keep this one alive. The high bump sending her over. Here's Henriksen settles. De Leon, beautiful set. Helget blocked at the net. Oh, Helget just put that right square into Nebraska's block. A nice block by Nebraska. That ball needs to get just a little bit higher or right or left to avoid that block. Running jump serve here by Nebraska, settled by Robertson. De Leon over to Schwant. Nice shot by Schwant. They're going to call... That is out as it hit the foul pole. Nebraska now takes a 1-point lead, 14-13. This the first set, best of 3, got to win by 2. Service over to Henriksen. She'll settle with De Leon sets over to Schwant. Nice little job there by Schwant, just neatly bringing that just over the net. Back to Henriksen. She calls it out over to De Leon. Long set. Sheldon with a good hit, and that's good for M1. They'll tie things back up and regain service. Dupree in for Sheldon. Dupree to the back line to serve. Adeline Dupree, number 9, service. Good serve by Dupree. This to the back court of Nebraska. They won't be able to get this one over. It's 15-14. M1 now with a 1-point lead. Adeline Dupree here from the back line. Number 9, Adeline Dupree. Good serve. She found a soft spot. Nebraska having to dive to dig that out. Cora Helget puts that into a block. M1 keeps it alive nicely. Great play there. Right at the front net. Dig by Nora Robertson. They're calling a touch. Well, that ball was in play anyways, so. It is now 15-15. Nebraska service back to Robertson. They're calling a... They are calling a positional violation here on Nebraska. M1 regains service. Nora Robertson to serve. This back to Nebraska. From their back line, they'll set at the front line. Hit coming. Great job by Paige DeLeon. To quick thinking and quick reaction, but Sophia Schwant wasn't able to play that. It is now tied at 16. Nebraska to their backcourt to serve. Service. This back lands right in front of Henriksen. I don't know why she didn't move her feet and play it. And misjudged. 17-16. Nebraska with a 1-point lead. From their backline service. This one right to Henriksen. She'll bump. Set by DeLeon back to Henriksen. She drills one. That one, almost found daylight, but Nebraska gets it back over. Set by Robertson. Set by DeLeon, and Dupree just drills that one from the back line that goes well out. Juniors now with a 2-point lead, 18-16. Number 16 at Nebraska to serve from beyond the baseline. Service coming. Here's Dupree. She digs. DeLeon back to Robertson. She'll send a set over from well beyond the 10-foot line. Oh, wow. Nebraska caught Layla Arneson sleeping at the line. They just tipped it right over her. She was not ready for that ball. 19-16 to score. 3-point lead by Nebraska. Seda Merniki and the M1 Lasercats calling timeout here. All right. Nebraska from their back line with a 3-point lead. Service. This is out. Henriksen allowed that to go out. Smart play. It is now 17-19. Hazel Martinson in for Sophia Schwant. Larissa Freetham in for Paige DeLeon. And Martinson to the back line to serve. Martinson here takes a good look at that baseline before service, and this one's good. Nebraska settles, sets, hit coming. This back to Dupree. Nice play. Martinson sets. Henriksen will bump this one over back to the back corner of Nebraska. Sets, hit coming. Back to Martinson. She'll settle. Here comes Robertson backwards. Bump. Henriksen sends a hit. Boy, that was coming out. Nebraska saved it. Kept it alive. This to the back court. Robertson backwards bump to Martinson, who backwards bumps, and Freetham sideways bumps over to Nebraska. Nebraska hit coming. Here's Dupree, settles. Martinson set. Here's Henriksen with a soft hit to the back court of Nebraska. Set, hit coming. This right down to the back corner. Martinson had a piece of it, but not enough. Nebraska takes that point. It's 2017 again. 3-point lead by Nebraska. What a volley there. M1 really putting forth a wonderful effort here today, this afternoon. Excuse me, it's still the morning. I misspoke. I've been up so long, it feels like the afternoon. Service by Nebraska, unforced error into the net. Makes it 20-18. Here is Madeline Henriksen. Number 19 sporting the double braid bun. Very exciting. Hits a great serve into Nebraska's backcourt. They'll settle. Set coming over. Set by Ethan Martinson with a great sideways bump getting that one over. Set here. Hit coming. Blocked at the net by Arneson, but it falls back into M1's court. That'll be a Nebraska point. It's 21-18, excuse me. Okay, I got the correct score here. 21-18, 3-point game. Nebraska from beyond the baseline to serve. Service by Nebraska just over the net. Sheldon bumps, but it's a poor pass. Robertson tried to get there, but not there in time. It's a 4-point lead here by Nebraska. Service back to Robertson. She'll set. Martinson sets. And Sheldon with a nice play here, trying to find daylight, but Nebraska keeps it alive. Henriksen has to run for that one. Freetham back over to Robertson. Nicely done. Sideways and over. Set, hit coming. Oh, nice tip. Oh, Arneson hit that ball, and Henriksen was coming up because she thought she had to support that play, and unfortunately, Arneson's pass put that ball where Henriksen used to be. It's a 5-point lead for Nebraska, 23-18. This game played to 25, got to win by 2. Oh, service right to Alexis Sheldon, and she just was not ready for the ball. She just did not look ready, and it went right to her. And I think she thought it looked like the ball was going to fall. It looked like it was just barely made it over the net. Nebraska service. Oh, this one goes right through Sheldon and Robertson. That is the end of the first game. That must have been in. I thought that could have been out actually, but I don't know if they're going to call a tip. But first set taken by Nebraska, 25-18. A pretty good game. A job well played here by our M1 Lasercats. We will hope to see a better second set, maybe push this to a first set. M1 still to win a set so far this weekend. So we'll reset the scoreboard while you guys refresh your popcorn or coffee, whatever it might be this morning. And we'll get ready for set number 2. Nebraska Juniors edging out the M1 Lasercats in the first set. We'll go to set number 2. Once again, folks, after this game, we will be streaming off the same link for the next game where the M1 Lasercats take on the Tonka Skippers from Minnetonka, Minnesota. Once again, I'm Mike Henriksen. I'll be your guide for today, watching at home. Hopefully you're getting your May planters all set and ready. Hopefully we're in for some warmer weather here and an enjoyable May, wherever you're watching from. While you sit and watch here, I'll just show you a little bit of, this is 16-year-old volleyball, playing off the same court here. As you can see, the size of the girls is almost a foot taller, a little bit older too. Just while we sit and wait here, might as well give you something to watch. All right, and we're back to action. Okay. All right, so as a recap, this is game 2 of pool play. M1 taking on the Nebraska Juniors. This is set number 2. Nebraska Juniors winning the first set 25-19. Layla Arneson out and Nora Robertson in. Paige DeLeon to the back line to get things started here. DeLeon sporting the single ponytail today. Nebraska sets and brings it over. Back to De Leon, misfire. Nebraska strikes first blood. In set number 2, this set played to 25, got a win by 2. M1 has to edge them out to push the rubber match. If we play a third match, that'll be played to 15. Nebraska over to Sheldon. De Leon over to Schwant, and that one goes over with a backwards bump. Nebraska bumps this one over. Robertson settles. De Leon sets. Here comes Sheldon. Blocked at the net. Sheldon kept alive. This one goes over. This should be, oh, the line judge is going to talk about this. This looks like it should be a point for M1 if I'm looking correctly. And line judge calls it for M1. I think that's the right call, to be honest, folks. Alexis Sheldon to keep the game rolling here. She'll serve from beyond the baseline. Sheldon. Service. Good serve by Sheldon. This to Nebraska. They can't play it. Misfire by Nebraska. Alexis Sheldon here to the back line again. 2-1 M1. Service by Sheldon. Oh, that was a great serve just over the net. Blocked by Cora Helget. What a nice block. I tell you what, that was the best block I've seen her have all year. That was just really nice. Right at the net. That was a rocket of a hit by Nebraska, too. So nice job, well done by Cora Helget there. Alexis Sheldon to serve. Nice serve here to the libero of Nebraska. They'll settle. Bump, hit coming. This one, oh! Job well done. They're finding a soft spot there in M1 court. It's a 1-point game. No, a 1-point game. 3-2. M1 lead. This one to Robertson. Set by De Leon over to Schwant. Nice hit by Schwant there. That'll make it 4-2 M1. Robertson here to the baseline to serve. Nora Robertson, 4-2 lead M1. Robertson service. Nice serve by Robertson, trying to find that hole in Nebraska. Good bump there by Robertson. She had a dig right immediately thereafter on that play. Robertson bunt, De Leon set. Here's Henriksen kill. That one I think she put into the net. I actually don't think Nebraska blocked it, but even if she would have been over the net, Nebraska was there in full force to pound that one down. That would have been tough. 4-3, M1 still by 1, Nebraska with service. Serve comes right to Robertson. She'll bump. This to De Leon, backwards bump. Arneson over, and this one misses wide. Errant bump by Arneson makes it 4-4. Nebraska from beyond the baseline. Service, just straight to Dupree. She'll put that backwards where Robertson keeps it alive. Arneson doing a nice job with the backwards bump over the net. Set, hit coming. Oh, this right into M1's backcourt. A nice hit there by Nebraska Juniors. 5-4, Nebraska with a 1-point lead. M1 still to take a set here this morning. Nebraska just drills this serve. That one's out. That one's out, boy. That was really, really close. 5-5, tie game. Sophia Schwant to the back line to serve. Sophia Schwant sporting a single ponytail this morning. Good serve by Schwant. Set up by Nebraska, sideways bump back over to Schwant. She'll bump, set by De Leon. Hit coming by Arneson is mistimed and into the net. It's 6-5, Nebraska. And Larissa Freetham in for Paige De Leon and Hazel Martinson in for Sophia Schwant. 6-5, 1-point lead by Nebraska. Service. Nebraska over to DeLeon. This to Robertson. Freetham. Good sideways bump there by Freetham. Back to Nebraska. They'll play this up. Sideways bump is going to go out. Nice job by Freetham laying off that. It's tie game again, 6-6. Henriksen now to the back line to serve. Henriksen sporting the double braid into a bun. Haven't seen this with Henriksen yet, so very exciting day. Henriksen serves. Back to the backcourt of Nebraska. They'll set this up. Hit coming. Henriksen plays that with a bump. There's Martinson over to Robertson. Robertson sends that over. Oh! Arneson beat just at the net by a sneaky Nebraska player. Nebraska takes advantage, 7-6. Nebraska to their backcourt to serve. Service, this one out. Nicely done by Henriksen, letting that one go. 7-7, Layla Arneson to the back line to serve, tie game. M1 just trading punches this morning with Nebraska. Arneson into the net, unforced error, makes it 8-7 Nebraska Juniors. They'll regain service. Arneson out, Nora Robertson in. Nebraska to serve. This hits the net. That won't make it over. Unforced error by Nebraska makes it 8-8. And M1 regains service. Here's Sophia Schwant in for Hazel Martinson. Paige DeLeon in for Larissa Freetham. DeLeon to serve from the back line. Service by DeLeon. This is Nebraska. Hit coming back to Henriksen. Nicely done. Settled. DeLeon backward set to Schwant. Schwant with a good hit there, but kept alive by Nebraska. They'll set this one over. Robertson to DeLeon. Over to Sheldon. Good hit by Sheldon here. To the backcourt. Ooh, nicely done by Nebraska. Set up here. Nicely done here by Henriksen to keep that alive. Sideways bump. Up to Nebraska. Sheldon, Schwant, and DeLeon, kind of simultaneous contact there. Over to Nebraska. DeLeon. Kill by Sheldon. Boy, that was a great one. Very nicely done. Sheldon threw a fastball. Nebraska couldn't handle it. M1 to take the lead. It's 9-8. Paige DeLeon here from the backcourt. DeLeon service. This over to Nebraska. They'll settle. Hit coming back to Schwant. DeLeon bump, and here's Helget. Oh, Helget puts that one well short of the top of the net there. Boy, I don't know what happened there. Nebraska ties it up and regains service. And they'll serve over to Robertson. Here is DeLeon to Sheldon. Sheldon, good tip. Nebraska has to dig that one out. And they'll put one into the net. This time jump by Nebraska makes it 10-9, 1-point lead. M1 to serve. All right, Alexis Sheldon from the backcourt. Sheldon, service. This going to the backcourt of Nebraska. They'll set that one up. They'll let it fall. Miscommunication on Nebraska's part makes it 11-9. M1 now with a 2-point lead. Alexis Sheldon here from the back line to serve. Sheldon, service. Oh, this one sent a little long out the call. 11-10, 1-point lead by M1. Here's Adeline Dupree in for Alexis Sheldon, and she falls in the backcourt just trying to get set up. That was an awkward movement there by Dupree. Nebraska to Robertson. DeLeon backwards set. Nicely done here by Schwant. Looked like they could have called her for a net violation there, but no net violation called. It is now 12-10 M1. Layla Arneson in for Cora Helget. And we'll have Nora Robertson here to the backcourt. Robertson. This is the backcourt of Nebraska. The backward set. Hit coming. This to Robertson. She'll settle. De Leon set. Arneson had to kind of move back into position. Got a one-arm hit on that. This one right to Dupree. Nicely done by Dupree. Oh, she had to dig that one out. 13-10. M1 now with a 3-point lead, and this the second set. Played at 25, got to win by 2. Timeout, Nebraska. All right, 13-10, 3-point lead for M1 in this, the second set, best of 3. Played at 25, got to win by 2. This is game 2 of pool play for M1 today. M1 losing the first 2 sets against JVA Fire. Net violation called here on Nebraska. Oh, actually a touch called on Nebraska. That one looked like it was going out. Nora Robertson still staying alive, 14-10, M1, 4-point lead. Robertson, good serve by Robertson to the backcourt of Nebraska. They'll keep this alive. Hit coming, blocked by Schwann. It came right back into her and then falling out. 14-11 now the score. Nebraska to their backcourt. Libero of Nebraska to serve. Number 8. They'll serve this to Dupree. She sends that over into the net judge. And Arneson and Henriksen were moving towards it, but they just literally had no play on it. So, all right, Nebraska again to their backcourt to serve. Service here to Dupree. Her footwork is late and that ball falls. Now 14-13. Nebraska service. This one to Robertson. De Leon over to Schwann. Schwann puts that one into the net and she knows it. Now a tie game, 14-all. And just like that, a couple unforced errors changes the tide. Libero of Nebraska, number 8 to the back line to serve, using all the court. She serves for Henriksen. Henriksen puts that up to De Leon, back to Henriksen. Far set to the back line of Nebraska. Nebraska hit coming, blocked nicely by Sophia Schwann right at the net. That takes M1 to take a 1-point lead, 15-14, and Schwann to the back line to serve. Schwann service. This to the backcourt of Nebraska. Nebraska settles. Sideways bump over to Robertson. De Leon over to Schwann. Good hit by Schwann from beyond the 10-foot line. Just comes back to the front net, front court of Nebraska. Settled by De Leon. Henriksen, good hit. That one falls. 16-14. M1 with a 2-point lead. Sophia Schwann to the back line. Schwann service. Good serve by Schwann here to the backcourt of Nebraska, but they'll keep this one alive. Backwards bump coming. Arneson bumps. Robertson, De Leon into the net. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Robertson and Dupree kind of looking for whose ball that was. They couldn't decide. 16-15. 1-point lead for M1. Hazel Martinson in for Sophia Schwann. Larissa Freetham in for Paige De Leon. Ball in play here from our cross-court neighbors. This right to Henriksen. She has to dive for it. Freetham keeps it alive. This blocked at the net. Henriksen plays it again, keeps it alive. Nicely done by M1. Nice set here by Arneson over the net. This one, kill shot coming. Dupree. Boy, that was just a rocket of a kill shot by Nebraska Juniors. Got to hand it to them. Dupree had a hand on it, but it was a bullet. It was a nice job by Dupree even to get a hand on that. It was a rocket. Good volley, good job by M1. Good effort there to keep that ball alive. Nebraska from beyond the baseline sends this one to Robertson. Misplayed by Robertson. This one to the backcourt. Dupree and Henriksen were there, but the ball hit the back tarp before they could even have a chance of playing it. Nebraska, number 14. And now Nebraska with a 1-point lead. Jump serve by Nebraska. Robertson to Martinson. Hit by Freetham. Nicely done. And Nebraska set. Hit coming. Blocked by Arneson. Kept alive. They're going to call a double hit. No, they're going to call a carry. Excuse me. I thought that was a fairly weak call, folks. I did not think that was a carry by Arneson. But anyways, 2-point lead Nebraska, 18-16, in the middle of the second set. Nebraska to serve, number 14 service. Here is Dupree up to Martinson. It was a poor pass there, it was too low. Martinson couldn't keep it alive. Now 19-16, timeout called, Seder Merniki and the M1 Laser Cats. This once again, set 2. I'm gonna play to 25, got to win by 2. Nebraska's within 6 points, closing M1 out. M1 backs against the wall, trying to push the third set, rubber set, that to be played to 15. Got to win by 2. M1 breaks huddle, and we're back to action. It's a 3-point lead here, 19-16, Nebraska Juniors. Service. This to Robertson. She'll settle to Martinson, who will bump over to Freetham. Freetham sends that one out of play. Oh no, they're going to call that in play. Wow. Boy, it looked out of play. I don't have a really good vantage point, but she got a lot of velocity on it, so it was a good hit by Freetham. Here is Madeline Henriksen here from the back line. Henriksen to serve. Service by Henriksen's a good one. It's over to Nebraska. Hit coming. Robertson sets. Martinson sets. And Freetham hits. Touched by Nebraska, and this one goes into the stands. Now a 1-point game, 19-18. Henriksen still with service. Go get him. Go get him. Madeline Henriksen using all that back line here. Service by Henriksen. It's a good one. Nebraska able to keep it alive. They'll send a bump over. Back to Henriksen. She bumps. She tried to put that up to Martinson. It was too far going over the net. And then that was just tipped by Nebraska at the net. Unfortunately, Martinson had no play on that ball. 2018 Nebraska, now with a 2-point lead. Nebraska to Henriksen. Henriksen misses on this bump, unforced error, now makes it 21-18. Nebraska to their back court. This one sent long. Out the call. Good job by Henriksen laying off that. Arneson to serve. Layla Arneson in for Nora Robertson. A lot of sons on this team. Arneson service. Good serve by Arneson. Is set up by, oh wow. That was a good play by Nebraska. That one going right over Henriksen's head. I don't think she was ready for that one. score now, 22-19. Service here by Nebraska over to Robertson. Freetham goes sideways, bump over, finding Nebraska from their backcourt, set up, hit coming, that one into the backcourt of M1, now 23-19. Nebraska within 2 points, closing it out. M1's got to play pretty close to perfect. 23-19, got to win by 2. Service by Nebraska's a good one. Sheldon over to Freetham. This to Helgett. She'll bump that one over. Nebraska plays it up right at the line. It's Martinson to Robertson. She'll send that to Sheldon. Sheldon to the backcourt of Nebraska. Bump there by Nebraska. Hit coming. It's Martinson. Robertson over to Helgett. Backwards bump to the back line of Nebraska. They'll settle. Set. Hit coming. This was jacked over to Robertson. Henriksen keeps it alive and had that up to Sheldon. I thought Sheldon was going to get a piece of it. M1 now has to play perfect. It's 24-19 Nebraska. Nebraska service. This to Henriksen. Pass here to Martinson over to Freetham. She'll send that over. Nebraska set. Hit coming. Martinson. Good dig here by Martinson. And played at the net. Freetham gets that one over. Boy, M1 getting the much-needed point and regaining service. 20-24. M1's going to need some aces here. Here is Schwant for Martinson. De Leon for Freetham. De Leon to the back line to serve. Hopefully she can go on a run here. M1 needs her now. De Leon, good serve. Ace. Just what the doctor ordered there. Now, a 3-point lead by Nebraska. De Leon to the backcourt. It's 24-21. De Leon service. This to the libero of Nebraska. They'll settle. Bump. Set coming at the net. Blocked by Helgett. Great block by Helgett there. Nice play. It is now 24-22. Nebraska with a 2-point lead. Once again, this game played to 25, got to win by 2. Timeout, Nebraska. Oh, it's a tight game here, folks. It's a very tight game. And exciting. All right, we're back to action here. Paige De Leon from the backcourt to serve. It's 24-22. Nebraska with a 2-point lead. De Leon service. Nebraska sets. Hit coming. This to Robertson. Kept alive. De Leon over to Sheldon. Nicely done by Sheldon. Kept in the... Oh, and what a play by Nebraska. Boy, just to the right of Robertson. And Nebraska wins set number 2. That'll be the game. Nebraska takes it 25-22. 2 really good sets. M1 playing really good. Folks, don't leave your seats. We're going to play immediately thereafter. M1 taking on Tonka. All right, folks, you might lose the feed for a little bit, but we'll be back to... All right, folks, I'm back. I made a few adjustments, and this game is going to be underway here in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not exactly sure what time that works out to be, but it won't be long. We're just having warm-ups here, and then shortly we'll be underway. Looks like this ref does not want to waste any time at all. Yep. All right, folks, looks like we're going to be underway here shortly. Hopefully you haven't left your seat. Kaylee Schiffler here giving her team high fives as they go to high five the Tonka Skippers. M1 Lasercats looking to win their first set of the tournament. So far going over. Looking to breathe some life. Paige DeLeon to the back line to serve. And Nora Robertson for Cora Helget. The line judge wants to talk to the opposing line judge. Looks like there's some communication issue. Not exactly sure what this entails. What does he want me to do? Put it somewhere else? Over there? All right. No worries. Can I hand that? Thanks. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, you said I couldn't be there. No worries. All right, folks. That's what we have to deal with here. So I am out of my control there. Service by De Leon is a good one. De Leon to the back line to serve again. Sorry, folks, I'm just trying to get reorganized here. Not exactly sure what my issue is. Sorry about having the line judge there. Really nothing I can do. To the back court here. Sorry, I'm going to have to. It's 4-0 now, M1. All right, folks. 5-0 M1. De Leon on a roll here. Here's what we got. Sorry, I'm all out of sorts here because I got moved. Now we're back to De Leon serving. 5-0. Early on out. First set, best of 3. Got to win by 2. Play to 25. This one's sent over. Not kept alive here by M1. Tonka taking their first point. 5-1. 4-point lead for M1 here early on out. Tonka to serve. This one over to Henriksen. She'll play that up. De Leon crossed the line. It's going to be a Tonka point for Tonka there. 5-2. Tonka service. This one to Robertson. De Leon over to Schwant. Schwant with a good kill shot there. Kept alive by Tonka. Backwards bump is errant. 6-2. Alexis Sheldon. Oh, it's timeout here by ref. Alexis Sheldon to serve. Service by Sheldon. It's a good serve. Tonka can't handle. 7-2 M1. Sheldon to serve again. Service by Sheldon into the backcourt of Tonka. They'll set, bump, and hit coming from beyond the 10-foot line. Robertson settles. Here's De Leon over to Henriksen. Henriksen's got to work back towards it. Good hit by Henriksen to that back corner. Tonka can't keep that one alive. That one is out. It's 8-2 M1. I'm not sure what the line judge might have been calling something out here. Not exactly sure here. Hang on, folks. This might. Okay, no. Point M1. Point M1. Yeah, he got it right. Back to Alexis Sheldon off the baseline. Sheldon, service. Good serve by Sheldon to the back corner of Tonka. They'll set it up. Hit coming back to Sheldon. This to De Leon over to Schwant. Nice play by Schwant there in the back corner. Henriksen sets. And Tonka keeps this one alive, but they'll send that one back into the net. It's 9-2 M1. Alexis Sheldon retaining service. Sheldon, service here to Tonka. They'll settle, hit coming, they'll set this one over. They're calling a carry here. Or a double hit, actually, a call. Alexis Sheldon to the back line to serve again. Sheldon back to Tonka. They'll settle, bump, and played right at the line. They're going to call a net violation on Layla Arneson there. That's going to be Tonka's ball now. It's 10-3. 7-point lead here for M1. Tonka regains service. Tonka to Robertson. De Leon to Henriksen. She hits. Boy, what a hit by Henriksen. Beautiful. M1 regains service. They'll go to their backcourt. It's Layla Arneson to serve. Arneson, service. Yes. Looks like it's just long. Just past that back line. Tonka takes another point, 11-4. Robertson in for Arneson. Tonka to their backcourt to serve. Service by Tonka. This to Sheldon. De Leon to Schwant. Good hit by Schwant here. This into the backcourt of Tonka. M1 regains service. 12-4 M1. And here comes Hazel Martinson for Sophia Schwant and Larissa Freetham in for Paige De Leon. Hazel Martinson to the back line to serve. Service by Martinson's a good one. Just making it to the back court and back to the front court. Tonka. Oh, great play by Martinson. You couldn't see it because our line judge back here on the back court, but that was a great play. This to the back court. There's Martinson setting. Robertson over to Freetham. Good job by Freetham to get that one over. Tonka into Martinson. Helget, backwards bump. Henriksen kills. Great kill shot by Henriksen. That's going to be a point here for M1. It's 13-4, M1. Oh, excuse me. That was not a point. They called some sort of violation on M1. I'm not even sure what it was. Must have been a net violation, I'm guessing. Tonka to serve. This to Robertson. Oh, Alexis Sheldon, Larissa Freetham, and Cora Helget all just looked at the ball. No one went for it. 12-6. Tonka to Robertson. This, once again, put up again. This time, Helget and Freetham just stare at that. They can't decide who wants it. Miscommunication. All right, we're back to action here. Tonka to serve, 12-7, 5-point lead for M1. This one to Robertson, it's Martinson, hit by Henriksen, it's a hard one. Tonka can't handle. Good hit there by Henriksen, closing Tonka out there. M1 regains service. Dupree in for Henriksen. Adeline Dupree to come to the back line to serve. Dupree running serve here by Dupree. Tonka can't handle. It's an ace. (14-7) M1. Dupree again to the back line. Service by Dupree. This to the back court of Tonka. They can't handle that one either. This Tonka team not as skilled as the first two teams that we met early on out in pool play, but nonetheless, you got to take care of business. Nice job here by Adeline Dupree doing so. 16-7. Dupree again to the backcourt. Running jump serve this time by Dupree. That's sent back over. Dupree's got to lay out for it. Freetham had to lay out for it right by the scorer's table. Gosh, she almost could have got hurt. 16-8. Tonka regains service. 8-point lead for M1. This the first set, best of 3. Got to win by 2. Tonka. Over to Robertson, this to Martinson, set here to Sheldon. Good hit by Sheldon. Tonka sets it over. Helget to Martinson, back to Helget. Helget hit into a block, but the block won't hold. Nice job, Cora Helget. And it's Robertson to serve. Nora Robertson, good serve here. Get back to Tonka. Robertson. And that was Martinson. Back to Robertson. Kept it alive. Tonka plays it. Hit coming. Oh, just over Robertson's fingertips here. That one finding its way in play at 17-9. 8-point lead here for M1. Service. Back to Sheldon. Martinson to Sheldon. Sheldon puts it into the bleachers. 17-10, 7-point lead. Tonka. Service. This one over to Robertson, settled. Martinson set, and Arneson puts it into the net. (17-11). Tonka to serve. This one into the net, unforced error. 18-11, 9-point lead here for M1. Here is Sophia Schwandt in for Hazel Martinson and Paige De Leon in for Larissa Freetham. De Leon to the back line to serve. De Leon's service. This one to the backcourt of Tonka. They'll set, hit coming. Coming back to De Leon to Robertson. Schwandt with a great kill. This one, the skipper's put into the stands. 19-11, M1. De Leon in the backcourt again. De Leon service. This to the backcourt of Tonka. They'll bump, set, hit from well beyond the 10-foot line. Sheldon. Robertson back to Sheldon. She'll tip that one over. Kicked by Tonka, and they can't keep that one alive. It's 20-11 M1. M1 looking good this game, but once again, remind my viewers at home, this is probably the least skilled team that we've played this weekend. So, De Leon. That one into Tonka's backcourt. Robertson right to the front court of Tonka. Arneson. De Leon. Here's Sheldon into the net. Sheldon back by about the 10-foot line. Tried to hit that. Just did not get enough height on the ball. To the backcourt, we take Tonka. Tonka off that back line. It's back to Sheldon. Sheldon to De Leon, who sets back to Robertson. Nicely done by Robertson, taking aggressive approach there. Tonka hits right at the net and up to De Leon. De Leon, Alexis Sheldon. Sheldon to the back court of Tonka. Tonka set, hit coming. Here's Robertson on the dig. It's De Leon over to Sheldon. Good hit this time by Sheldon. And that's out of play. 21-12, M1. Alexis Sheldon here to the back court. Sheldon to serve. Service. This one right into the net. Unforced error makes it 21-13. It's an 8-point lead here for M1. Tonka back to serve. Tonka starting to run out on unforced errors. Tonka into the net, unforced error. 22-13, 9-point advantage here for M1. Layla Arneson to serve. Cora Helget in for Nora Robertson. Arneson, it's a floater to the back line. Tonka can't handle, 23-13. This once again, the first set, best of 3. Played at 25, got to win by 2. And Arneson sends this one deep. 23-14. Tonka to their backline for service. Tonka back to Sheldon. Henriksen over to Robertson. She'll get this one over. Nicely done. Set by, Henriksen overran the ball and set just over her head. She wasn't ready for the block there. Not exactly sure what our delay here is. Ref talking to the scores table. Looks like the scores table has some sort of issue going on here. Score should read 23-15, 8-point lead. Here's Sheldon. De Leon over to Schwant. Good kill shot by Schwant. This played out of play here by the Skippers. And one regains service. Hazel Martinson in for Sophia Schwant. I think we'll see Martinson's service here. Yes, we will. Larissa Freetham in for Paige De Leon. Martinson to the back line to serve. Martinson, good serve here. Tonka keeps alive. Robertson, Henriksen. What a play by Henriksen. She takes out the Baller TV camera in doing so. Freetham drills one to the back court. Oh, that was going out, kept alive by Tonka. Set here by Robertson. Set by Martinson. Henriksen. Oh, this time she puts it into the net, darn it. Wow, that was quite the save by Henriksen into the Baller TV equipment. Service to Robertson. Here's Martinson. She'll play this over nicely to Freetham. Oh, that's the game. Good hit, good kill there by Freetham, making it 25-16. And one winning that game by 9 points. Their first set won this weekend, so that's good. That's a good positive start for maybe a little bit of a comeback streak here. So nicely done. Well, we're into our second set. This set played to 25. Got a win by 2. M1 taking the first set, the best of 3. And if you ask me, folks, I think M1 has Tonka outmatched here, but it's just the first team that we've played that we clearly outmatched. Is the first two teams I thought we matched up a lot better with, although we did not have played good volleyball. Second game we did, but this one a bit of a mismatch, but that's all right. So hopefully we can walk away here taking this second set. It is 11:56. This game was actually supposed to start in 4 minutes, and so we are well ahead of schedule. This game is going to be done well before 1 o'clock, so don't leave your seats, folks. Tonka's going to start the service of set number 2. This set played to 25, got a win by 2. Tonka needs a win to push a rubber match. M1 can close out their day with a win in this set. Thanks. Tonka to serve. His service over to Robertson, misplayed by Robertson into the scores table. Tonka draws first blood, 1-0. Service is out of play. Unforced error makes it a tie game at 1s. Paige De Leon to the back line to serve. Good serve by De Leon to the back court of Tonka. They'll bring it up right to the line, set it over for unwittingly Sophia Schwant. mistimed that block. Tonka regains service. 2-1 Tonka. Tonka's service. This back to Robertson. She'll settle to De Leon, who sets to Schwant. Good hit by Schwant here. That one going out after Tonka plays it. They can't keep the ball alive. It's 2-2. Adeline Dupree out and Larissa Freetham in. Alexis Sheldon to the back line to serve. On the court for your Laser Cats, we have Sheldon, Freetham, Schwant, Henriksen, De Leon, and Robertson. Good serve by Sheldon here. Goes into play. Tonka can't handle. Sheldon again to the back line. Service by Alexis Sheldon. Good serve here by Sheldon. Tonka can't play it. (4-2), 2-point lead. M1. Sheldon, service. Good serve by Sheldon. Kept alive by Tonka. Have come from their back line. It's going to be one too many. 5-2, M1 with a 3-point lead. Sheldon still from her back court. Service by Sheldon. It's a good one to the back court of Tonka. They'll try and take it from the out of bounds line. They'll get this one over. Sheldon. De Leon over to Robertson. Henriksen's jumping for that one. A little bit of a fake out here. And Tonka can't get this one back over. They'll send it into the net, and Sheldon here retaining service. Alexis Sheldon here from the baseline. Service. It's a good serve by Sheldon to the baseline of Tonka. He'll take this one back over. Robertson, De Leon, nicely done. Henriksen drills one. Tonka can't handle. Here is Alexis Sheldon again. Round to the back line, Sheldon. Good serve by Sheldon. This to the back court of Tonka. They set this one up. Set. There's Robertson. De Leon, Freetham. Good hit by Freetham. Sheldon here from the back court. Hit by Sheldon. Nicely done to the back court of Tonka. They'll keep it alive. Robertson. De Leon, long set over to Freetham. Good hit by Freetham to the back court of Tonka. They'll set one over. Robertson. De Leon set. Here comes Schwant. Nice play by Schwant. Soft set. Looking out. Misplayed by Tonka. Makes it 9-2. M1, 7-point lead. Alexis Sheldon continuing service from the backcourt. Service by Sheldon. Ooh, this is a good one. Just over the net. Tipped by Freetham at the line. Not kept alive by Tonka. 10-2. Timeout, Minnetonka. This game, or this set here, played to 25, got to win by 2. Ooh. So look here at our fans here today, our M1 fans. Quite the operation going on here, volleyball all over the place, everywhere you look. Okay, we break huddle. It's 10-2, Alexis Sheldon retaining service. Sheldon. Service. Tonka settles. Backwards bump over to Sheldon. De Leon set. Henriksen hit. This one's long. past the back line, 10-3. Tonka to the back line to serve. Service by Tonka. This one to Sheldon. She'll bump. Here comes De Leon. It's Schwant to send that one just over the net. Nice job by Schwant. Get a little touch. Robertson, De Leon backward set. Schwant coming. Hit. Oh, it's going to walk the net. Not make it over. 10-4 the score. 6-point lead for M1 Lasercats. Tonka to the back line to serve. Service by Tonka is going to not make it over the net. M1 takes a point here, regains service. It's 11-4. Cora Helget in for Nora Robertson. Madeline Hendrickson to the back line to serve. Hendrickson service. This one's an ace. (12-4). Madeline Hendrickson again from her back line to serve. Service by Hendrickson. It's a good one. Tonka able to keep it alive. Sheldon to De Leon. Hit by Freetham to the back court. Tonka backwards bump. Hendrickson keeps it alive. De Leon set. Here's Schwant. Good hit by Schwant. 13-4 the score. Hendrickson staying on the baseline, retaining service. Hendrickson to serve. This one to the backcourt of Tonka. All set. Hit coming. This over to Freetham. Hendrickson's got to get this one over. She does to the backcourt of Tonka. Tonka plays. Bump coming to get this one over. Sheldon. De Leon. Schwant kills it. That one's in. Wow. What a kill shot there by Schwant. 14-4. The score now. Hendrickson staying on the baseline with the ball. Hit by Hendrickson. Kept alive by Tonka. Helget, Freetham, De Leon, and Sheldon all looked at that ball. No one knows whose ball it was. No one wanted to take it. So it's back to Tonka. 9-point advantage here for your M1 Lasercats. Hendrickson out. Looks like Robertson in for Hendrickson. Service back to Sheldon. De Leon over to Schwant. Schwant kills this one, but it's deep. That is out. Ref originally called that one in, but I think they got the call right. That was a little deep. Tonka with service. This serve right to Sheldon. She sends that to De Leon. De Leon mistimes that jump there. Tonka now 14-7. Tonka from their backcourt. Service by Tonka. This to Robertson, De Leon, Schwant back to Tonka. They'll set, hit coming. This back to Robertson. It is off the back wall. She can't handle. Nice. That was a nice crush there by Tonka. It is 15-8. Tonka to serve. This one back to Sheldon. De Leon over to Schwant. Schwant kills. That one's out. Tonka regaining some life here. 15-9 from their backcourt. Tonka. Robertson. Bumped by De Leon. This one back to Robertson. Hit behind the 10-foot line. Just barely makes it over. Helget to De Leon and crushed by Freetham. Nicely done. Nicely done. 16-9. 7-point advantage for M1. Sophia Schwann in to serve. Running jump serve by Schwann. Boy, Tonka just literally not ready for the ball. Sophia Schwann running jump serve, this time to the same player. Back to Robertson. De Leon, Freetham. Oh, what a kill by Freetham. That looked beautiful. (18-9), 7-point advantage by M1. Excuse me, 9. I have bad mathematics here, folks. 9-point advantage. Oh, Schwann running jump serve, puts that one short. Looked like she was trying to settle one in right at just beyond the net there. Tonka, I'm not sure what the delay is for here, folks, but 18-10, 8-point advantage for M1. Scores table, it looks like trying to get something cleared up. Now the ref calling a timeout to talk to the scorers. Not exactly sure what's going on here, folks. Hopefully got that cleared up. I'm not sure exactly what it was about. Probably a substitution question or something. I'm not exactly sure. All right, folks, we're back to action. Another stoppage of play. All right, finally. Here is Tonka, Robertson, Martinson over to De Leon. De Leon hits that one into the net. Mistimed jump there by De Leon. Tonka, service. This one to Robertson. Here's Martinson, backward set. Freetham, kill. Wow, what a save there by Tonka. Robertson, Martinson, set. Here's Freetham again. Tonka saves, sets. Set going over, Sheldon. Martinson over to Freetham. This hit going to the backcourt. Tonka from their back line, backwards bump. Sheldon. Over to Martinson, backwards set. De Leon sent that one over. This ball just finding its way over. Helget kept it alive. Robertson over to Freetham. Freetham, another good hit by Freetham. It's like her fourth hit this volley. Robertson set by Martinson. Here's Helget. Nicely done by Helget. Set by De Leon. They're looking for soft spots, just not finding it. Just down to the wire. Robertson over to Martinson. Set here. Coming to Freetham. Freetham. Oh, wow. Nicely done. Kept alive by Tonka. Wow. Tonka gets that point. Wow, what a volley. That was exciting to watch. Freetham had like 4 excellent hits. A lot of good sets there by Martinson, too. Wonderful volley. Tonka service. This one here to Freetham. She lays out for it, and it's a little late to the party. It's 18-13, Tonka to serve. Robertson, Martinson over to Freetham. She gets this one over to the backcourt of Tonka. Set up by Tonka, backwards bump coming. Here's Sheldon. Martinson sets. De Leon crushes that one. Backcourt of Tonka. They'll keep it alive. Hit coming beyond the 10-foot line. Played by Robertson. Robertson was a bit out of position there to get a good ball on it. It's 18-14. Now only a 4-point lead. M1's commanding lead here is diminished. Tonka, Robertson, Martinson, good set, long to DeLeon. She's got to set that to put it back in play. Tonka, backwards bump. Here's Robertson, Martinson, over to Freetham. Good hit by Freetham. (19-14). M1 now with a 5-point lead. Freetham, Larissa Freetham to the back line to serve. Good serve by Freetham here, just over the net. Tonka able to play it backwards bump coming to Robertson. She settles this up to Martinson. Good set, and Sheldon with a good hit there. Kept alive wonderfully by Robertson, and what a play by Freetham. Boy, two amazing plays. This one back to Robertson, still kept alive. Martinson backwards bump to DeLeon, who has to send sideways bump over, and it's back to Tonka, over to Sheldon. She'll send that one over. She was looking for Helget. This one back to Robertson, set backwards by Martinson. Kill shot by DeLeon. It finds its way over. I don't know if they're calling that out. I think that was a touch by Tonka. The call isn't clear here, folks. Yes, that was a touch by Tonka. Good serve by Freetham here. That's an ace. (10-point lead, 21-14, second set. M1 taking the first. Here's Freetham over to the back line of Tonka. They play it to the front line, tipped down nicely by Helget there. Sent back over by DeLeon. Robertson. Martinson set, long set to Sheldon. Oh, she crushes that to the back line. Tonka sends a backwards bump over. Robertson, Martinson, good set. Helget drills that one. That one's good. Oh, they're going to say it's out. Boy, it sure looked like, I thought that was touched. 21-15. Helget really got a good fastball in there. Tonka to the back line service. This one's short. 22-15. Nora Robertson to the back line to serve. Hendrickson in for Helget. Robertson service. This to the front line, back to Robertson sets. Martinson sets for Hendrickson. Good hit by Hendrickson. She buries. 23-15. Robertson again from her back line. Nora Robertson serves. Good serve by Robertson here. Handle just off the backcourt by Tonka. Over to Dupree. Martinson sets back to Dupree. Good hit by Dupree here. Tonka can't handle. 24-15. M1 now within 1 point of being done for today. 1 point away from winning the game. Point set match. Robertson. Service. It's a good one. Tonka handles. They'll send it back over. Oh, shoot. Martinson had a piece of it, went errant. All right, 24-16. Tonka has to play perfect now. No unforced errors for Tonka. 24-16. Tonka service. They get this one over to DeLeon. Martinson sets back to DeLeon. She crushes that. Oh, and that's good. That's the game, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Mike Hendrickson. M1 takes set number 2, 25-16. That's the game. They take it in 2. We will be coming back to you tomorrow. Look for that link. And we'll play on Sunday. Not exactly sure